Yeah, what's going on the Real Crew? Hope you're having a great day so far. On Wednesday, the new Lights Out modifier for DBD came out, and I wanted to share my opinions on it so you guys can have a conversation with me in the comments below. For the people who've been out of the loop on DBD for a minute, Lights Out is a new modifier that makes the map almost pitch black, as you can see from the gameplay, along with some other things. This is also DBD's first new game mode since its release. Lights Out comes with things like limited HUD, no items, no perks, as well as no scratch marks, and you also can't burn any offerings because the entire loadout section is blocked off. Because of these changes made to the game for this game mode, both sides can be a lot more stealthy. The game is really fun and it's enjoyable to play on both sides, sometimes, as I'll get to it. I said this exact statement on stream a couple of times, and I would like to know what you guys think to the people who have played this game mode. I feel like this game mode kind of brings you back to the old feeling of playing DBD for the first 5 to 10 hours. When everyone first started playing, most of us were a little scared and nervous of our surroundings and would tend to start hiding at the earliest thought that the killer was coming our way. And I think people are starting to revert back to this playstyle because we're not used to having such little information. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I actually think it's kind of cool. On the killer side, we're used to seeing a whole bunch of information from our perks and scratch marks, and now you're getting nothing but sound and some blood puddles if the survivor is injured. This game mode can be very rough on both sides depending on different things. If you play a killer who's naturally loud like Nemesis and Demogorgon and their extremely loud footsteps, or another killer with a sound cue that plays every time they use their power, i.e. Wesker, he laughs every time he activates his power, it blows your cover so it's easier for the survivor to know that you're coming. Even if you're close, it gives the survivor enough time to move out of the way, if you're paying attention. Along with there being no scratch marks, it is incredibly easy to lose the survivor that you're chasing just by them cutting a corner or hopping into a locker at the perfect time. On the other side of the coin, survivor side is just as bad in certain situations. On top of the fact that there's no information on both sides, there's also no perks, so those killers that were already tunneling in regular games have even more of an incentive to do so because there's nothing to stop them. So if you get one of those killers who's already playing fairly scummy and doing anything possible to win, it ruins the game more than it normally would, because this time you have nothing to prevent them from tunneling or even slow them down so that the rest of your team can escape. Not to mention that it's also harder for another survivor to come in and take a hit for that survivor that's getting tunneled because it's dark and there's also no perks to see each other's aura, so it's even easier to tunnel. I understand that behavior wants people to be nice and not tunnel and can't, but at some point they need to realize that that is not a rational belief. I, for one, find it extremely hard to believe that behavior did not see that this could be a problem. If they could figure out a way to make it possible to prevent this from happening in this game mode, it would have a lot more survivors who want to play. I can tell that this game mode is already lacking a lot of survivors since there's always an 150% to 200% blood point bonus on Survivor side to incentivize people to play Survivor because there's not enough survivors that are playing. When you compare it to the killer side only being 50%, you can see what I mean. I do have some suggestions that they could add and maybe make the base kit endurance that you get the same length as BT specifically to this game mode, or even get people off the record, but let's say for 30 seconds. Who knows? But something's gotta change, because if they keep going down this path of not having anything to prevent tunneling, people aren't going to play. Being the person that's being tunneled in a match is extremely unfun, and no one likes going against it. At least in the main game mode, you have perks to prevent it. In this game mode, you have none, like I said. So there needs to be something in place to prevent this from happening, or we're going to keep going down this phase to where no one wants to play on the survivor side. And without survivors, we can't play the game mode at all, and it's going to die. One last idea I would like to include before we close this video is making flashlights actually act like real life flashlights in this mode. Seeing that you can only be able to find them in chests like other items, I think it would fit the mode well. Being able to light up the area around you and see more in front of you at the cost of some of your charges. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't get me wrong, I do want them to continue to be able to blind the killer, get flashlight saves and stuff like that, but this could just be an added effect on top of the stuff that's already there. All in all, I do see the potential in this modifier. It's fairly fun in my opinion. The fun will wear off as people start to min-max the fun out of the game though, like some people are already doing. As more people play, they will get used to the darkness and the lack of info, and won't be as scared or nervous when repairing generators. So they will be more likely to sit there and repair the generator rather than stealthing away. The right killer can use this to their advantage though. Though I did say that, I can get mad about everyone adapting the fun out of the game. We're human, that's what we're due. To give some praise to behavior, I'm glad they decided to finally add a new way to experience DBD. Us as players have been asking for them for new modes for years, and I'm glad they finally found something that they're willing to try. My only hope is that this is not the last one. We can still do random perks, 2 killers, 8 survivors. Hell, DBD Mobile got a prop hunt mode not too long ago, and you can't tell me that a mobile port of a game can't do something that the full release on PC and console can. I'm happy Behavior finally seems to be listening to their community, and I hope it continues. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good one, and remember, stay spooky. Peace. Realize how big of a key scratch marks are. 2 more gens left. If you lose their blood, they're gone. Like, there's really nothing you can do. I'm not complaining either. It's a fun game mode. It's a limited LTM game mode, but it is kind of annoying. Bro, if I had Furbies on, oh my god. If I just had some type of regression, I'd be cooking. Some type of regression at all. But these killers with like built-in regression, like Pyramid Head sorta, and stuff like that. I'm at 1 gen. Where's Soda Bullet? Where did they go? That's not blood, that's dirt. Great. Why do they add that swishing noise in whenever you do an action? Gotta be kidding me. Trying to freaking hear. They finish it before I get back. Especially, I just realized they got comms too. So this. They got comms too. Ooh, that was close. They finish it, so it doesn't matter. I wish Basin wasn't so I could just get a hook over there, but it's fine. Yeah, she's gone. I'ma just go up there. Take this. I'm gonna take my PK. I did good. I don't even play Spirit like that either. That was good. I feel like this would definitely be a good